far, out of all 3 cats, Mannix is the only one that seems to really be picking up on what's going on. He has been just kind of sulking and hiding in the corner since yesterday, and we brought this bag of soil in kind of like as a barrier for water, and he just does not like it. Like, he keeps going up to it and then backing away. Like, it's okay. He is not happy. Look, it's you in the background. Unfortunately, we have all of our windows boarded up, so can't exactly look outside. Oh my god, look at that view! Now I think Shelby's starting to notice it too, and I think this is her way of trying to provide moral support. Honestly, she's probably just confused.
Today, hurricane conditions likely. Shower rains containing strong gusty winds and heavy downpours at times.
Well, maybe before you hit record, you can just line just a second.
I felt like this shirt was suitable for the occasion. Honestly, I'm ready to take a nap, and it's not even noontime. This morning when I woke up, my joints were so swollen and I was in so much pain that I genuinely didn't think I was going to be able to bend my knees. My elbows don't hurt as bad, it's always my knees that get to me. Surprisingly, my hips are holding up pretty good, but we'll see how that pans out throughout the day. There's not really much to say right now. The meteorologist said that the hurricane should be making landfall within the next 12 hours. So we'll see if that holds true. We all have candles and matches and lighters in our rooms just in case we need that. And I also have my pill box filled up for the next 7 days and all of my prescriptions refilled. So this is super morbid, but the weather station advises people to write their name and their age in permanent marker on their arm or their clothes so that if your body is found, you can be identified. So that's what I just did. I also decided it would be a good idea to write down blue wheelchair and paraplegic just so they know if I need help. We got Dandy to come out of hiding, and now she is definitely sensing that something is happening. I still don't know where Shelby is. I think she was hiding with Dandy. I'm trying to keep an eye on all 3 of the cats at once so that if the power goes out all of a sudden or we need to get out, I know where they are. We do have kind of a plan for what we want to do with them if it does start to flood and we do have to leave. That's honestly horrifying just to think about. So hopefully it won't get to that. It's okay. Well, you know. There's a live stream on YouTube right now of a bunch of different places around Texas getting affected by the hurricane. Look at that one guy just walking in the background like, hey guys, make it my way downtown. Seriously. It is currently 6:15 in the evening, and about 30,000 people in my city have lost power. But we have yet to lose anything, which is extremely fortunate. The storm is still relatively calm, meaning we haven't really seen any flooding. We're getting very mixed results from different news stations about when the storm is going to hit us and how bad it's going to affect us. Some were saying that it was supposed to come as soon as an hour ago, and others are saying as late as tomorrow afternoon. So we really don't know, but it's seeming like we're going to be up all night just waiting for it to come and go and we can relax. It's 9:45 in the evening, and right now it's kind of stable where we keep getting these large gusts of wind and then nothing. Our power has flashed on and off a couple of times, but it still hasn't completely gone out for more than 1 or 2 seconds. Whatever is wrong with my body right now is getting worse. My face is super hot. My scalp has been itchy. I told my mom that it feels like an allergic reaction, so I took 2 Benadryl and my nighttime medications, and I think I'm about to go to bed. As stupid as it sounds, I don't want to miss anything. This is the first hurricane that I've ever been through that I will actually be able to remember. I'm not excited, I'm just interested. But I don't know how much longer I can stay awake. So, hopefully I'll see you in the morning. It's August 26, 2017 at 11 a.m. and I just got in from taking some pictures and videos of the aftermath of Hurricane Harvey. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that we majorly overprepared. I wouldn't say overreacted because we definitely were being told that we were going to be experiencing a natural disaster and an abundance of catastrophes and that we needed to be prepared, which we were, And we went from being told that it was a Category 3 to a Category 6, which it definitely was not. I'd say the worst damage that we experienced was one of our fences that connected us to the house behind us fell forward into our yard. We can't be exactly sure, but we have a pretty strong theory that the reason it did fall forward is because the house behind us had boards bolted into their sides so that the wind couldn't get through the slots on the fence, causing too much pressure and it caved in. We don't know why they would do that. It's extremely stupid, but right now my brothers and my mom and my dad are out there saving as much wood as they can, and as soon as Lowe's or Home Depot opens, we have to get some nails and some new shingles for the roof. We lost about 20 shingles. The hurricane hit around midnight and it came and went pretty fast. There was a period of time where it kept coming really close and then going backwards. And right now it's going up towards Victoria, but we're being told that it could loop back around and come back to our city as a tropical storm, which obviously isn't as bad as a hurricane, so we're likely looking at some more rain, but nothing extreme. There's also tree limbs and large sticks in everyone's front yard. A few of the more flimsy trees got knocked over. I'm also very happy to say that we never fully lost power. At the moment, about 100,000 people around us in our county are without power completely, and we never lost it for more than a minute. I don't know what happened throughout the night and really early morning. I woke up about 4:30. I know that right now some of our lights are still flickering and our ceiling fans aren't working, but other than that, I have my computer on, my phone is charging, I have a lamp in front of me, so we got about 75% electricity right now. The very next thing I want to do after I record this video is compile a list of resources and websites and hotlines for people who need help after large storms like this. All in all, it could definitely be worse, and I think the best advice that I've heard from any news station is to help others and rely on your neighbors in a time like this. Even if you barely know them, we are all kind of in this same situation together, and being in such a close proximity means that we could combine our energy and help each other out rather than being in it alone, because this did affect a large portion of South Texas's residents. I have a feeling by tomorrow it'll already be almost completely over. We'll have most of the cleaning done. I will check back in periodically with more weather updates and updates on how my family and my neighbors are doing until Monday. Stay tuned for that. It is August 27th, 2017 at about 12:30 in the afternoon. My lighting is extremely unfavorable right now, but we're just gonna have to get through it. Okay, now I can't see, but that's slightly less distracting. We still have a decent amount of power, meaning we can use our outlets and our kind of floor fans, but we can't use our ceiling fans, and our AC still has yet to come on. Every once in a while, it'll come on for about 30 seconds, and we start to celebrate, we're so excited, and then it shuts off. We know that the AC is on when our ceiling fans start turning, and right now mine is not. So this morning my mom and my brother went out and got the rest of the wooden planks from the fence that we couldn't get yesterday, and they got all the nails out of the grass so that they don't fly and hit someone in the face. And at the moment, my father and my uncle are up on the roof fixing the shingles. The weather is so pleasant right now. It's about 75 degrees, which is a drastic difference from our usual 90 to 100 degrees. Even though it's cool outside, it's still extremely humid as always. So we're just kind of sitting around trying to not have a heat stroke. Everyone else in the neighborhood seems to be doing pretty well. They've picked up all the branches out of the front yards and all the sticks and debris. There is an older couple that lives catty-corner to us, and they have a black and white cat, and it keeps cutting through our backyard and trying to figure out, like, where did this fence go? And our cats are extremely happy to have their windows back. Because before, when the boards were up, they were just kind of staring at it like, seriously? Like, first we can't go outside, now we can't even look outside. They have been running around all morning, and that's really nice to see. I'm glad that they are at least in a good mood. I want this video to be an hour long, so I'm going to try to keep the rest of my speaking points short and simple. And since tomorrow is Monday, I think that's when I'm going to wrap it up, and hopefully this is nearing the end of my vlog. With that, I am going to go take a nap. Hello everyone, we have reached the end of this journey with Hurricane Harvey. It is August 28th, 2017, and the afternoon time for me. Throughout this video, you'll likely hear some drilling and talking in the background because we have all of our windows open right now, as it is a extremely pleasant 72 degrees outside. Our winters typically never get below 50 on our coldest days, so the fact that it is so cool outside right now is paradise. I was outside all day yesterday, I've been outside all day today, and I'm loving this weather. There was very minimal damage in my city due to Hurricane Harvey, but you don't have to go far to start seeing the effects of the storm, meaning trees being uprooted, roofs caving in, sinkholes flooding. Houston alone is 6+ feet underwater. Our power is still not fully back. We're slowly regaining some of it, and we're being told by AEP that it should all be back by tonight, so fingers crossed. We actually had some of our relatives spend the night last night with us because their power is fully out and they only had cold running water, so they stayed with us, and right now they're cleaning out their refrigerator, getting rid of all their spoiled food, and it's actually been really, really nice spending some time with them. Revisiting the whole help each other out in a time like this point that I made earlier, this is the perfect time to come together as a community or as a family and just make sure that everyone is where they need to be and gets what they need. I would also like to remind you that if you look in the description below, I have compiled a list of some hotlines and websites for resources for people who need financial, psychological, physical help, anything. And if what you're looking for isn't in that list, I'm sure a quick Google search will direct you in the right direction. Overall, it has been an eventful last few days, and I'm so happy to share that with you guys. My thoughts and support goes out to all of those who were affected by the storm in any way. Definitely don't hesitate to leave in the comments below how you were affected or how your family or friends were affected, and we can all start a conversation. If you want to see more content from me about my life or about my friend's life and our lives together living with chronic illness, feel free to subscribe to our channel. I will link our channel trailer below just in case you're new here. Have a fantastic evening, morning, or afternoon, wherever you are. Hopefully, I will see you again very soon.